Oh there. A moment. And this game back on. There you go. Hello there. My name's Boyd. This is my third stream. And today we're going to make our way through Mt.Moon. Hopefully all the way to Misty. We're just checking the stream is good. And similar to last stream, I've got a lot of Pokemon leak to talk about. There's even more stuff, which is crazy because I thought yesterday we kind of hit the limit, which is why I thought I'd talk about it. Instead, there's now 3 times as much information, so that's definitely interesting. So let's get going. So let's just cover my team. Got a Mankey up front, we've got a Pidgey named Gannicus after my first chatter. We've got a Charmeleon and we've got a Caterpie on our way to face Misty. So we've not really got a ton of useful firepower here. I'm hoping once we get out of Mt.Moon, I get hold of an Electrode. That could hopefully make a decent dent into some Misty Pokemon. We'll see. But yeah, let's get going. Ideally, we get some levels on Mankey, because he's going to be pretty normal fighting against water. It's going to be... He's probably like my best one I'm going to go with. Is it going to be the Zubat? It's the Zubat. Well, this is all about... Oh, this is going to... Can I risk this? He's going to hit me with a flying move. I think it'll be chill. Yeah, it's Friday. The week is potentially over, which is nice. I've had a beer earlier and a homemade cheeseburger, so I've had a good evening so far. Hopefully we can catch a Clefairy. Clefairy is one of those Pokemon that surprisingly one of my favorites. Bullet Seed? Caterpie. Mankey Cat. No one can use it. It's not that good anyway, but... Maybe we can pick up an Oddish or Misty. I think it's only after. I like Oddish. I feel its evolution is cooler. Vileplume is cool, but... Okay. It's a good idea. It was not a good idea. Nuts. Well, he's going fine so far. I think we can pick up Mega Punch, Mega Kick once we get out of Mt.Moon. Oh, this is really going forward. Let's switch. Gannicus? Try it. Don't think he's got any flying moves. Oh. Well. Charmeleon, you're back to the carry. I think if I tally up the hours that I spent playing Pokemon, which is many, I probably believe it's going to be Pokemon Blue. Could it be Pokemon Gold? Hard to say. I kind of fell off to Gen 3. And then I only really kind of came back to Pokemon Sun and Moon, but I did not think Sun and Moon was very good. I think the biggest game that I've enjoyed since is Pokemon Legends Arceus. I think that game's amazing. It just did... Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna run to the Poké Center. There's no need even wasting items this early. Hello, Nurse Joy. Oh, well, I'm counting that as making it. Yeah, let's talk about some of the leaks. Notes in order. I think one of the kind of surprising things in the community for a while, and there's been a lot of art. Mu3 and Mu4 were kind of expected to appear in X and Y. Expected, well, it was being developed. I think like they had designs. I've not seen quote-unquote official designs of what that would look like. I believe they were just kind of discussing it in planning, didn't actually end up doing it. Yeah, I think we could do with seeing them. I think they've done some like Mega Evolutions, but yeah, it's not come to fruition yet. Because eventually, I think we probably will see it. Why did I do that? I just kept it low kick. Oh well. Yeah, I think we'll see that eventually. But one, obviously those designs were cut. But something we did not lose out on was Mega Jinx. Which is obviously a historic character in the Pokemon franchise. It's really kind of funny that that was a consideration, and kind of like no surprise it got cut. Would have been cool to see. I think it would have been funny. How that would have looked, I honestly can't imagine. I'm waiting for the fan art. But that said, the Jinx Pokemon fan art, not something I'd probably look at work. I've always found this Mt.Moon to have really kind of creepy music. It's very much in the same vibe as Lavender Town. Lighting, work, rock ground. He weighs a lot. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Did I catch this? Yeah, let's go. He'll come in handy for defense. I think my favorite kind of ground rock Pokemon. I was going to say Steelix, but obviously that's Steel. I think Onyx is cool. People rag on Onyx. I don't think he's cool. I think he is cool. Wow, 50 pounds. He's only a foot tall. Jesus. Heavy baby. Yeah, but my favorite rock. Probably like Rhydon. I think those are the coolest lines, in my opinion. Well, that said, they're asking, is it Metacross? That's a really cool looking one as well. Like I said last stream, my favorite Pokemon of all is Suicune. Such a great design. Let's do some exploration before we go down some of these ladders. Super Nerd Jovan would like to battle. Magnemite. This is a good match for Mankey. He doesn't weigh a lot though, that's the only problem. Low kick its power is based on how much the opponent weighs, I believe. If I've been getting wrong this entire time, please correct me. Let's scratch, I need to save them tomorrow. Oh. Jeez Louise. Oh, come on, tank it. I'm gonna take the XP. A Geodude, you can take it. It's really funny when you look back at... Okay, only got tackle. When you look back at the original Pokemon... Okay, let's switch. When you look at the original kind of Pokemon Red and Blue designs, the Geodude kinda looks like it. But it's just not very effective. yeah, just powers through. Geodude and several other Pokemon can look weird, you know, like the time of Fat Pikachu. He seems to be like making a comeback. Seems to be like reminiscing about Fat Pikachu. I think it'd be funny if Fat Pikachu makes an appearance in the new Detective Pikachu movie. That'd be a funny cameo, as with Surfing Pikachu, Raichu. Was it Raichu Sun and Moon, where it's surfing on its own tail? The fairy? I'm gonna risk it. Potion. Kind of want to avoid running back. Poke Center. 2 minutes if you can. A bit early in the game to get free potion, okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably best off waiting for someone to level up and then use that. Yeah, that's... Otherwise I'm gonna be here forever, fighting off Zubats. But yeah, so the reason I was talking about the original Geodude designs is the new Pokemon anime. Oh, nice, Karate Chop. Like, I needed that to replace Loki. The new anime, obviously, like, the story of Ash is complete. He won the Poké League, and then they transitioned out. But the Pokemon Company was very nervous about doing that, and so they originally had like 12 episodes of the Pokemon Horizon. I don't want to use the word made, but definitely like deep in production. And they did like a ton of rewrites. They just weren't happy, and that's where you kind of get like the Ash epilogue as a result. Because I haven't watched the anime in a number of years. I kind of like caught sporadic episodes. And like obviously when Ash quote unquote graduated, it did make me want to kind of catch up and watch them. It's just kind of difficult to find where. Normally the Pokemon Company would be good at making the episodes available on like YouTube or their specific Pokemon TV app. I haven't checked, but actually it's like a vlog. I probably should do that. As I mentioned in the last stream, probably one of my favourite pieces of Pokemon media that's like not a game is the Pokemon Generations anime. I think that's amazing and everyone should check it out. I think I am going to need a Poke Center just to get EP back. Yeah, let's switch. I don't want to fight a Metapod for 2 minutes. There's got to be someone out there where Metapod is their favourite Pokemon. If you exist and you're in the chat, I would love to hear from you as to why. I don't think we get to see any Butterfrees in this cave. I'm going to say the word dungeon, but not really a thing. $120 Poké. But yeah, off stream I did a bunch of work around video and audio quality. So hopefully that sounds better now. Particularly on last stream I felt the direction. My voice is pretty quiet and the game is quite loud, and in general the whole stream was quiet. I tried to like really kind of fine tune that as best I can. It doesn't help that my voice range is quite wide. I can go like quite high and then like quite deep. These do that. It's such a pain. I don't think I can buy repel this early either. Nuts. Switch. Come on, Gannicus, you can do it. This is why I didn't send out Geodude. I could really do the flying move. And an evolution, to be honest. Oh yeah, if you haven't tuned into previous streams, I am doing the set rather than switch. Really good to get a quick attack. The next level, I think it's level 8. I don't really remember. Make our way back to the Poké Center. No, I'm not gonna risk it. Another interesting tidbit in the Poké League. Nice. Was that like people are really into egg hatching. It's never been something I've been. How can you miss? It's never like egg hatching was never something I was super into. I mostly thought it was pretty tedious. But in XY they had like a cut egg hatching facility where you could hatch multiple eggs all at the same time. I think there was definitely a lot of people that was definitely a big missed feature. It feels like they could bring back to like quite a lot of fanfare. I think something that's really interesting about the leaks in general is that there's a bunch of stuff there that would be very popular with the vast majority of Pokemon players. It's just not in any of the games. It's just really shocking. Pidgey. I feel like the egg hatching would be really popular. I wish they would kind of add more features like that, because in terms of gameplay, it's quite a minimal thing to add. But it's like a lot of return for many players. Like I'd probably be more interested in the egg system if that was the case. And I'm sure people would love it. And in terms of development costs, and I say this as a software engineer, so I'm not completely making it up, is that it's a fairly basic logic system. You know, you have so many eggs, put them in a place, then you just give them like XP boosts based on like gameplay time, which I imagine how they would do it. Like pretty low cost, because you've already got the memory allocation for the eggs. So nice. Get one more battle before we switch. But yeah, it's a shame that's like a cut feature. I feel that's definitely like a low cost, high return. I might need to switch. Yeah, I think that's like a very low cost development thing, but a really high value return. Yeah, if you tuned in last week, I used Metal Claw, never mind. I was discussing the like performance issues with Pokemon Scarlet Violet. I felt were really unfortunate because I think it was like a game, it had a ton of heart. It just, the dev issues definitely brought it down. Smoke screen. Oh look, you can get rid of Growl. Part of my plan is to try and use Smokescreen Misty. gonna buy me some time because Chameleon's not gonna be able to really make much impact in that battle. I suppose I could maybe give it Mega Punch, try and one-shot this. Probably won't work out. Probably miss. Just have to save. Yeah, another cut thing from Y is that players would have been able to create their own custom gyms and share them online. How cool does that sound? Like friends and randoms be able to like try and beat your gym. They get given a ton of replay value. I kind of suspect the reason they did it was cost. They didn't want to like pay for all that storage because it would have been a lot. And that was back. This is the time when it wasn't like Nintendo online. Everything like online was free. But that would have been sick. I think it would have been really good like stream content. Obviously, a little bit before streaming. But whether they bring that in as a new feature in the next mainline Pokemon Gaia, I think that'd be a huge sell. Because it kind of felt like the raids from Sword and Shield were interesting, but kind of a little bit lackluster in general. I think having like your own custom gym, having people battle them, if they conquer the gym, they can join as NPCs. It's such a great idea, and it's really kind of surprising that the idea way back during X and Y, then kind of on it and haven't done anything with it. Yeah, I think that's a real potential gold mine. As soon as I read it, all the comments on Twitter were like, "That's amazing." I think the leaks definitely showed that people have been critical of Game Freak in the past of not really being innovators and kind of just doing the same old, same old. I never really felt that way. I definitely felt frustrated that they weren't introducing newer stuff sooner. It was very clear from the leaks that they had tons of ideas. It's just that they weren't executing them all the way to the final game. They were definitely making it into the game, not being like the final published product that goes to the customer. And I don't know why they pulled back on so much stuff. Yes. And then we got a flying move to use. Let's get into level 10. Let's go down the floor, see what's here. Oh, a Paris. There's such a strange I'm gonna try and catch. Such a strange what is it? Pokemon reveal noise. Nice. £12. Growing out of the bug's back, a mushroom is called Castle? Mushroom. The bug host. Here we go, Team Rocket. We have now fulfilled the YouTube title. True. I'm gonna have to switch. Frankie? Let's drop some karate chop. Best fighting Pokemon? I do like Hitmonchan. can't really think of any others. I built them a chop line. Kinda looks a little bit weird. I suppose people would probably pick like Lucario. Which obviously is a cool Pokemon. But I don't see that as true fighting in the way that Hitmonchan is. I'll just karate chop my way through. No, this is about it. I should switch. Yeah, based off of the custom gym idea, there was also the Pokemon Village. If you remember that, this is a while ago. Even I had to Google it and be like, oh yeah, that's what that. All the inhabitants were planned to be Ditto, being disguised as humans. It's such a good joke. I wish they'd actually done that. Gus will be very effective. Decent. The Gannicus finish it off. Yeah, X and Y had a ton of interesting stuff. There was even supposed to be a fourth legendary Pokemon in XY that's going to be a Steel Electric, which is one of my favourite combos. Yeah, if that piece, that's a decent amount of money. Yeah, look at my favourite types: water, ice, electric, steel. That's the kind of trainer that I like to be. Like water, ice, cool. Water, ice, electric. Probably why I would pick like my battle team composition. Like if I was an NPC in the game. Definitely might have that make. I also think like Steel Dragon Fairy is a cool mix. I do think Fairy is a cool typing. It doesn't really get used a ton. And I'm blanking on the name of the normal Eevee evolution. It looks really cool. So do you know how big Mt.Moon is? If you look at the map, it's absolutely massive. Which, a funny thing, when they were doing Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, during development, they used a fan-made Minecraft map of Omega Ruby as a planning piece. Like, who made this in Minecraft? Like, completely unwittingly, it aided in the development of the game. Obviously, they won't get credited, but I just think it's really cool that a fan somehow kind of ended up in an official Pokemon game without knowing. Hopefully the internet lets that person know. That is really cool. And the map looks great in Minecraft as well. If you're curious... Oh, he's executing fossils. If you're curious about how the hack... Oh, she's running away from me. If that's how the hack happened. Central Leaks on Twitter did cover it. But if you kind of don't know what all those things mean, it kind of doesn't make much sense. I'll do my best to explain it. So the hack happened because there was a old server config that was found on basically a piece of software distribution, a distribution software program. Basically, that's what the programmers would use to like store code online, share with others, make changes that are individual from one another, and then merge back together into a single piece. Basically, what happened was a runner, which is something that kind of always like runs in the background. So let's say two people work on two different kind of features within the Pokemon game. Let's say one's working on battling, one's working on like the item shop system, and they want to pull that work, merge it together is the correct word. Then basically what they would do, they would make those requests and then they would merge it down, and then a runner would go off and they'd rebuild the entire app, and then that would allow other users to kind of pull down the new app and do tests of it and stuff like that. Basically, a runner had just been like left running and hadn't been deleted and taken off, and that runner had all of the admin right to the Diamond Pearl server. So from that, the quote-unquote hackers kind of got that information and used it to access all these different files, and that's where you get these huge drops. Because obviously the Pokemon server, it's not really, obviously it's a distributed system, but you can access it in a single point and then get access to other pieces. So that's kind of how they access to it. That's kind of the story behind like how they hack quote-unquote worked. But yeah, I just thought I'd provide that aspect as a software engineer, because you can read it and go, okay, this, what's a runner, what's a CI/CD pipeline? Yeah, it's really interesting that people found that stuff. Preference, I don't do cybersecurity stuff. For me, that's super boring. I'm more interested in doing the game development and like web development side. Also, because if you do that, you get to work normal hours. If you do security stuff, if stuff's on fire, it doesn't matter what time it is, you have to deal with it. And I don't want to deal with it. So. Did you know Pickens is snake? Pickens is snake spelled backwards. I've not watched Did You Know Gaming in years. Yeah, I can't really make use of that at the moment. Considering Mt.Moon is pretty big, it's also pretty straightforward. It looks like if you just go down whatever ladder, you get an item, you come back, you're back on the main story path. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to survive with him. Who can I think he's probably the best? Yeah, so more code talk. We've now got the full source code. Oh, excellent. Look at tech. We've now got the full source code for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire 2. That's huge because that's a very popular game. And there's going to be a ton of really interesting stuff coming out of it. Lots of different mods, lots of different people using that game to make new kind of Pokemon fan games. It is a really cool engine, and the emulation scene for like the 3DS is very mature. There's going to be a ton of really interesting stuff, whether that be like randomizers, new mods, stuff like that. I should probably switch. Yeah, and with that, grab a drink. Because we've got all the Omega Ruby stuff, there's a ton of really cool concept art. Because obviously, Omega Ruby is archipelago based. Tropical, I suppose. It's so much cool art. Putting my down. This the 1000? Do that. Oh, and another really cool thing about Ruby Sapphire, not Omega, just the originals, is that they already at that early point they started to experiment with animating the sprites, similar to what you'd see in kind of like black and white. You can see that they had that idea early on. Like, wow, this takes a lot of development. And backed off until the later games. You can see that they definitely had the idea and then it eventually executed on it. Obviously, it took a long time. I think it's cool just to see that evolution. And some fans on Twitter did some animated sprites. They look awesome. They really did. I'm a big fan of Marill Pokemon, particularly the baby version. Someone did an animated version of that and it made me really happy. I'm gonna drop some potions after this. Mankey can probably finish it though. Oh yeah, in terms of leaked Pokemon art, they also got a whole bunch of like Switch leaks. Oh, Onyx. Cool. Low kick should really work. Nice. Yeah, they had a bunch of really cool Pokemon Arceus concept art leaks. And it really brings home the atmosphere of that game. Which I think it did really, really, really well. And that's why it's one of my favorite Pokemon games in recent time. Onto Mankey. Oh, nuts. Hold on. There we go. Moonstone. No Clefairy though. Alright. Yeah, so far I've been fairly unlucky streaming this game. When I played this probably late last year, I got like early Pikachu, I got early Clefairy. Now I'm getting nothing. Also mentioned last stream that I've never had a shiny either. But when I watch people play these games, they seem to always get shinies. A Rattata? And you got Eradicate as well. That'd be really good for Mankey. I don't know what level Primate is. Memory's kind of saying it's like a 30 something. I'm not sure though. I have to do another potion for this. Quick attack. Nice. He evolves at level 60. Is Pidgey? Switch into Mankey. Karate Chop. I don't think he's a heavy boy. It's Sandshrew. I might look it up. probably the... Okay, let's switch. Don't want to lose that much HP for this. Yeah, I can't use Metal Claw. That's not true. And Team Rocket loaded. 400 $Poké. Let's put Mangy back in to the left. Level 9. Yeah, I feel the Geodude evolution line isn't that cool. I feel like Graveler looks interesting, but the final evolution, Golem, just doesn't feel right. It also doesn't look that cool either. Definitely feel that's one that could be reworked, something cooler, much cooler. Use that rare candy on Lanky. I feel that they could do a redesign of that and do something super cool, because I think it should look more powerful, more imposing than what Golem looks like. It's like a ball. The 11, it's worth. Oh, that's... Ember. Come on, buddy. Nuts. I remember looking at the source code for Pokemon Red, and the encounter rate for Zubat is like 4 out of 7. Just insanely obnoxious. I don't remember the calculation for encounter rates in general. I know obviously it runs a number in the background for every step. One of the reasons I looked at the Pokemon Red source code is that probably shouldn't say the company I work for. It was a Fortune 500 tech company. They wanted the engineers to do tech presentations on PG, on kind of like code and how code works, and but for people that were non-technical. And I kind of pitched the idea of looking at Pokemon code as we're playing the game. And talking about, hey, this is where this bug comes in, this is the encounter rates, and this is how it works in the code. I ended up doing about half of that presentation, and then like the whole thing kind of got like on hold because of COVID and stuff. But I've still got like half of that work. I intend to like eventually kind of finish it, because I think it's a really cool kind of piece. Even if it's not done for a corporate perspective, I think it'd be cool to do as a personal thing. It might turn into like a YouTube video in the future. I know, what is it? Lyra makes a website. That is the YouTube channel name. He kind of covered that material. But I have a different take from some of this stuff. I think it could be really cool. But that's like something, oh no. Something like I might do into the future. Let's switch. Gannicus. I probably could have done Geodude. Oh well. Yeah, if that's what you're interested in, let me know. Because I'd probably have to like take a good look at it again. I might do that on stream if it's interesting enough. I warn you in advance, looking at code can be pretty dull. Oh wow, that quick attack has some damage. I thought we would have finished it. Another quick attack. Yeah. Yeah, no, like these Team Rockets are absolutely loaded with cash. Hey, stop! Found these fossils. They're both mine. Nerd Miguel. Grimer. First Grimer sighting. Oh, I should have healed. Flying. I have to do Chameleon. I don't want him to feel like a toxic and bring him down. Oh god. Yeah, on last stream I was talking about how it would be interesting to do a side Pokemon game where you're like one of the bad guys who obviously throughout the game turns into a good guy. I think it would be really funny to start as like a Team Rocket, not a member, but being involved with them in some kind of way. Obviously you can't have a Pokemon game where you steal a Pokemon. But I'm gonna have to switch. But I think it'd be cool to have that kind of deeper interaction with a Team Rocket of the bad guys. In like the last few games, the quote-unquote bad guys have been like the Marvel misunderstood villain, rather than like a genuine kind of threat like the original Team Rocket was in Omega, in Ruby Sapphire. You know, like flood the world. I know people kind of got a little bit tired of Pokemon being everything is a world scale disaster, but I like that stuff. I have no problem with JRPGs all ending with the same okay, and now you fight God. I don't mind that at all. Voltorb. Thank you. Nah, Geodude. Oh, look. Let's push quick attack. I think I can get away with this. Oh, yeah. Creature's so powerful. Then you give me... Yes, we got a choice of... The decision is yours, chat. If you're around, you're going to pick Kabutops or Armanite? It's been a while. I don't know where you get Pterodactyl from, if that's the case. And I'm out of potion. Let's see. Oh, Helix. Give one. And let's go with Helix Fossil because the Twitch meme. God, that the Twitch beats Pokemon is so old now. Far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils. That is a really cool area later in the game. It's where you learn about like Mewtwo and get hints as to his location. So cool. And again, if you watch the Pokemon Generations anime, you get to kind of see that play out. Cool battle. And I think we should be out. Yes. Let's drop a save so we never have to fight Zubat again. Yeah, there's no item. I think I can go to these guys and get Mega Punch and our Mega Kick. Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. Oh, Chameleon? Would be a good fit. How many? I think he's only got 5 power points. No, 20. Honestly, that's way better than Scratch. Yeah, then let's give Mega Kick to one of the others. Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Yeah, and then I'm thinking, let's give that to Mankey. It's a good combo to low kick into Mega Kick. Oh, Mega Kick is the one that's 5 out of 5. Honestly, I think that's going to be clutch. Let's drop Scratch. Yeah, that's my high-risk strategy for Misty. If all else fails, level up Mankey. Try and run with a Mega Punch and Mega Kick. Raw? Would that be useful against me? Get rid of the star, use that star me. 3 hits? Probably not. I'm not sure if Chameleon can learn Raw anyway. You're making an encyclopedia on Pokemon? That sounds amusing. Let's check the price of these bikes. Plain city bike is good enough for me. After all, you can't put a shopping basket on a mountain bike. Surely could, it just wouldn't look very good. Hi, welcome to our bike shop. We got just the bike for you. $1 million Poké. I wonder what happens when people hack the game and give themselves like 2 million. You actually buy it? Probably not. That's a good Google later on. Hey, Slowpoke. Oh, Slowbro. Oh, what's something I should definitely... Potions. Probably take 10. Which I can just do. How many Pokeballs do I have? I might have like 5. Okay, let's go back up to 10. Cool. You're a trainer too? Collecting and battling, it's a tough life, isn't it? It's an awesome life. Why can't it be real life? That Slowbro wasn't there, you could cut down the small tree. That way you can get to the other side. I think there's a way around it though. You will get to that later. Is this the name guy? Oh no, he's the Poliwhirl guy. No, I don't have Poliwhirl, but Poliwhirl is a cool Pokemon. I would not trade it for a Jinx though. Jinx or Ice Punch, can you give it Psychic? I know Jinx can do a lot of the random type attacks, meaning like you're battling it and suddenly it has like, oh god, it's a Thunder Punch. Yes, please heal. Nice. And so now, I think we're a little bit too low level. We take on the Cerulean City Pokemon Gym. The leader is Misty, the tomboyish mermaid. A good combo. Yeah, it's a little bit too early for us to try and bring down Misty. You the name reader guy? All the skill trainers collect Pokemon badges. You have at least one. Those badges have amazing secrets. Did you know? Now then. Is this the attack stat? Oh, okay, cool. Yes, it does give you like a global boost. Probably not much. Maybe like 1 + 1. Yeah. Yeah, I think here is a good spot to end the stream for today. Because when we pick up next time, we will get to battle my rival named Blue. Again, based off the Pokemon generations. So let's do the old transition. Give me a second. Let's go to my room. Pause. The music back. Yes, I think today's a good point to end because obviously we get to battle my rival immediately at the start of next stream. Then we should get it to Bill. Hopefully we can beat Misty in the next stream and make our move down to the million. To think about that one. But yeah, thank you for coming along. Hope you had fun. Talking about the Poké Leaks and clearing Team Rocket from Mt.Moon. Picking up the Helix Fossil Me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.